Yo, you were listening to a brand new episode of Behind the Baller podcast. This is a Dust Brothers production. Shout out to Miles Davis and Jordan Winter, which means this podcast is brought to you in true high definition stereo sound. The best quality sound because this is professional podcasting. I am your host, Ben Baller, not Ben Humble. No AKAs in this episode, okay? And by the way, this is the weekend wrap up. Yo, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a hell of a weekend. And it's time to get into some serious shit. We got to just jump right in this motherfucker, right? The Rona is not going away. I don't know why or who or how you thought it was, but COVID infections are at an all-time high again. And you know what? Ignorance is at an even higher rate, okay? I heard some jackass who has 4 million, 5 million followers, heard him say, and I just can't believe this. He goes, watch when the election goes away, COVID just all of a sudden just going to disappear. Like, what? What? Okay, how's that working out for you now, huh? How many times do I have to say this? America is one piece of the pie. A rotten, stupid ass piece, but yeah, funny how millions have it outside the USA. Okay? And like, they think that COVID-19 was made to distract us on the election, right? Okay. Get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is getting so bad again. It's crazy. And it's a catch-22. You guys know what a catch-22 is, right? It's like the elections, getting punched in the face or kicked in the nuts. Which one do you want? You don't want either. So you just take the less of the fucking pain, right? Nobody talks about what this virus can do and will do to you if you don't die. Meaning if you survive, what happens on long term? Well, we don't even know, but there's so many things that we do know, right? The Rona, you guys keep talking about the death rate and that the death rate is low, the percentage is low. But it's still the highest death rate amongst any fucking virus that we've had in 47 years that I've been alive. Okay? Dick Stain Jr., he got it. All right? And to be honest, look, we're going to sidetrack for a second, okay? The definition of a good person is very wide. It's a broad spectrum of what a good person is, okay? In most cases, I do believe in an eye for an eye. That's me. You smack me, I'm going to smack you back, right? Each situation is different, but I'm just saying I do believe in that in a lot of ways, okay? But I also do believe that enough people exist that do not think the same way. And with that said, there's enough people out there that don't and won't act on that eye for an eye type of behavior, and that would avoid everyone from going blind, okay? But sometimes you gotta wish the worst on someone because they deserve it, you know? If someone's lied, has cheated, has fucked somebody over, people say sometimes like, oh no, let God handle it. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, God, like, you know how fucking stupid that sounds? Too many people say, oh, fear God. I don't fear nobody, I fear God. Who is God? Right? And that's a whole nother topic, okay? We won't even discuss that on this episode. But if you ever watched the movie Religulous with Bill Maher, just know those are my thoughts on it. That's how I feel. Watch that movie and you'll understand, okay? And again, that's based on science and facts, okay? The Bible, a great fucking book. I've read it, believe it or not. I went to Catholic school. My dad was a fucking pastor. You know, it's a fascinating book, but it's fiction, all right? Understand that. That is motherfucking facts. No matter what Justin Bieber thinks, or whatever the fuck it is, maybe Hillsong, whatever the fucking other bullshit ass evangelist shit. Look, again, now we're straying away from the topic at hand, which is Donald Trump Jr. has coronavirus. Okay, I don't necessarily believe in karma because I know a good amount of shitty people in the world who have done bad and countless bad acts and haven't faced repercussions from their shitty actions. And what that means is, it's like similar to those, how do I say this? I'm trying to think of something to discuss that, right? To when people say, oh, karma, you know, and I know a lot of bad people who do bad shit and they haven't fucking even faced the music at all, one bit, okay? So People who believe in that, like, oh, God will handle it, or this will handle it, or fucking, karma will do this. And man, sometimes it's just coincidence, okay? All right, period. And what I'm getting at is, for you fucking idiots who believe a single guy, right, inside a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings could actually jinx the outcome of a football, basketball game, or whatever, no, you dumb fucks. That would be called coincidence. Okay? So my very long point that I'm trying to make here is that I hope Dick Stain Donald Trump Jr. gets the worst of the effects of coronavirus. Okay? As you see him talk, you see a little video, he's like, oh yeah, I got the Rona, and blah, blah. You hear him talk about it, saying, oh, I'm asymptomatic. You could also see he's fucking lying. And that anybody who really sees his speech, no matter how good and how professional he thinks he is, and how much of a fucking Ryan Philippe and fucking Lincoln lawyer he is grasping for air. All right? So who knows? And now if what I said affects Donald Trump Jr. coming on to the podcast, guess what? I don't give a fuck. And if it pisses off Kimberly or pisses off, my boy Tony, it is what it is. All right. I said what I said. Okay. I don't block my blessings. People are like, oh, sometimes you block it, but some people do because they need them. All right. And I'm blessed and I get it. But if for some reason one of my sponsors doesn't see eye to eye with how I am in actual life or how I am on this podcast, then fuck them. All right. This is me unfiltered. I worked very, very hard to get where I'm at. Okay. And I took the stairs. All right. I took the stairs 1,000 flights. Okay. 1,000 stories so that I could sit here now and do shit my way. So I could run my business how I fucking run it, the way I want to run it. All right. This is my podcast. All right. This is, yes, technically a business podcast because of the free game and things at the time. But you know what? This is actually my diary and it's archived and it'll be here forever. Is my life that interesting for this many people to subscribe to it and listen to it twice a week? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. Anyways, back to COVID. Yes, shit is bad. It's getting worse. Why? Simple. Dumb fucks. If my kids could truly comprehend not to touch things at all, do not touch at all. Do not touch. Okay? Don't pick your nose. Don't touch your mouth after. Keep your mask on. This will kill you. This is not a joke. If they understood all that, I would be outside all the time with them. You know what I'm saying? Not like necessarily be with crowds and stuff, but I'd be outside way more often. But they can't. So when you see me out somewhere in public, not only do I have a mask on, but I have sanitizer in multiple pockets. All right. I have Lysol spray in my small little shoulder bag. I don't leave the house without a minimum PM 2.5 filter or N95 mask at the very least. You won't see me without one of those. Okay. That new mask everyone keeps asking about, it's my favorite mask now. I had another mask that was my favorite. This is now my favorite mask. It's called the Halo mask. It doesn't fog up my glasses. That shit works good. The filters are a little expensive, still cheaper than N95, but the motherfucker works good. It's washable. It's black. It just fits good. It's a motherfucker. You know what? They have it on Amazon, or I think you could just Google Halo mask, but that's what I'm rocking right now. Okay. I don't get into a direct path of someone who could cough on me or even spit near me. And even more so, I always have a shield on or glasses on. And yes, viruses can get past that, but they get past that if you're in that distance. And again, if there's someone without a mask on, you won't see me within 10, 15 feet of that motherfucker unless they took a test. And I know this for a fact. All right. But as much as I'm about to talk about safety, this brand new lockdown that is going into effect this Wednesday in Los Angeles or in, I think, Southern California or California, this new lockdown that's about to go effective this Wednesday is going to fuck up our state and our city and our economy even more. Okay. And the thing is this, if people cared, if people listened, we wouldn't have this going on, but they don't. I know you're tired of me talking about it, but and I get why some don't, want to follow the rules. But most of the excuses are bogus, all right? If you ever played organized sports in high school, or in a real, at least you played varsity or something. If you played varsity football, basketball, track, tiddlywinks, I don't give a fuck. If you played any kind of organized sports on a high level, if you fuck up, you run, right? You do push-ups. You got to do burpees. You got to do all that shit, all right? Suicides. And if you don't do them, guess what? You don't do your punishment, you don't play, okay? If you don't go to work or you do a bad job, you're going to get fired. If you do bad in school, you fail, okay? The only problem is this situation with coronavirus and the rules and everything, it's on us. It's on us. Everyone listening here, the entire world, the entire country, everyone, it's on us. Meaning it's up to us. So if you don't want to follow the safety protocols, then we all suffer. Okay? So having a Halloween party is fucking stupid. Okay? Having dinner parties, going out here, and I've never seen so many motherfuckers go to dinner. And it's just like, yo, did you guys not realize that, look, and I get it, we're still safe, we push away, we do certain things, but do you not realize some crazy ass number, I forgot what it is, 30% of the infections that are happening are from people eating outside. Yes, outside. Because you're still not close enough, motherfuckers are out there, boom, it is what it is. Okay? Having parties at your house, dumb as fuck, unless everyone is wearing a mask. And trust me, there's people that come to our house, our family. Guess what they're doing? They're wearing a mask the entire fucking time they're here. Please believe it. Yes, my in-laws, my brother-in-law, okay? It doesn't make sense. And Thanksgiving's coming up right now. People are really like, oh, we can't do this, this, this. You shouldn't, You don't know where the fuck people are. I know where I've been. I know how hard I've been taking it. I've been tested multiple times, all right? But if you're going to have an event, you shouldn't have more than 10 people in your house anyways. And that's if you have a big house, And just be careful. But again, nobody follows the rules. So this shit has to happen. And now it's just going to get people more mad. And now small businesses will suffer. Like the mom and pop restaurants and shit, they're going to suffer even worse now. And with this new lockdown, there won't just be restaurants that are going to get fucked up in the ass, right? Well, they're going to get fucked in the ass. But what sucks is there's going to be so much wasted food that these restaurants ordered because they're in the assumption that, businesses will be able to have at least outdoor dining or whatever it may be. And it's crazy. I've seen so much of our city transform to adjust to this just because they're desperate. They need to make money. As we all do, it's sad. But this is what it's come down to. So if you can, and you're ordering food or whatever, if you're making food at home, if you have to order some food, try to order from the small businesses, the mom and pop shops, okay? Don't order from motherfucking Del Taco or fucking Chipotle or anything else. Try to order from the small spots, man, because they are the ones that are hurting the most, all right? The major people, man, they're going to get bailed out, whatever, they get their PPP and shit, right? And honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know where or how or what, because I don't know how this works. There's one part of government I don't understand. But we need to get money into these people's hands that we're making stay home. We have to. People got to stay home and they can't work, and some people got to do shit. We got to get money in there. I don't know how the fuck it's going to happen, but the government needs to figure out a way to get some money into these people's hands ASAP, because this is going to crush folks bad. And it's the holidays. It's fucking terrible, man. I'm actually going to start doing some shit. Can't help out everybody. Just going to try to find the people who need it the most and make sure their kids get some fucking Christmas gifts, because this is crazy. Turkey's cool, look, man, my peoples, they've been doing turkey giveaways and stuff, and that's cool. Some people don't even got fucking ovens that doing cook. I don't know. I want to make sure the kids have a little bit of food and also have some shit to play with, because, man, toys were so important when I was a kid. Toys are more important than food to me. It's crazy. Now, with the curfew that's in effect right now, and these stricter rules for the last few days, like shit closes at 10 p.m., blah, blah. I'm not out at 10 p.m., so it doesn't fucking affect me. Everyone else is like, oh, we're going to have a light. Man, shut the fuck up. Okay, yes, I was on a charity drive yesterday, but of course, I followed all the rules, meaning the chances of me getting it were 0.01%, okay? I always follow the rules. If I shook someone's hand, inside 1 second after I shook the hand, sanitizer is coming out to sanitize my hands. Okay, that is normal for me. If you guys knew me 5, 10 years ago, guess what? 2 years ago, you see me traveling on the planes and stuff. What do you always see when I'm posting shit on stories? Sanitizer. I carried hand sanitizer everywhere with me for the last 10 years. All right. I always have. So yesterday there was a drive for Armenia and Artsakh, right? With the war that's going on, genocide 2.0 in Azerbaijan. And we raised a lot of money. And I was very honored and proud to be a part of this charity. There were like 4 or 5 major Armenian groups of Armenian business owners and stuff. And they had those meetup spots, and then everyone would meet up in this one place in Montebello, California. And it was dope, man. A lot of Armenians came together, period. And they unified. There's like 3 or 4 major motorsport shops that nobody gets along. They're kind of like hate on each other, whatever else. They put all that shit aside for the culture, for their people, and came out, and it was a great fucking event. My brothers Jack and George of Platinum Motorsport hosted one of those 5 groups, and of course I stood with them. George was a groomsman at my wedding, and I stand with all Armenians in Los Angeles, Southern California. You know what? Worldwide, everywhere, period. But we had a fucking insane turnout. It was dope. It wasn't super crazy like a quick strike, but it was really, really nice. Okay, because it was obviously $500 a car and whatever. But the drive was sick as fuck. This was way better than the last Armenia charity drive. And that's not a competition. I'm just saying this. I had much more fun at this time. It's just a fact, period. But it was good. It was fun. Our side was very organized as far as our group, and we mobbed deep as fuck. All right. My PML boys, they pulled out the $800,000 Rolls Royce Cullinan with the Mansory kit and the Hermes orange interior. It was fucking stupid. And then we had like 5 more stupid Rolls Royces, from drop top Dons to more Mansory Cullinans. We had a Mansory Bentley, and fucking we had Bugattis there. My boy Tim, aka Chemical Method, he brought out his fucking Grand Sport Vitesse. And yo, let me tell you something real quick. Look, okay, and no hate on those getting it out there and whatever, but when you see like a 2006 high mileage Bugatti, and yeah, it's still a Bugatti, right? But it's like perpetrating low key, because I see these dudes on YouTube that are like out there, whatever, and cool. I'm not hating. I'm just being real, okay? You could find a fucking Bugatti for $750,000 less, than what it was MSRP. That's 50% off the original MSRP price. But my boy Tim, he has the real deal. His Vitesse is still a $3 million car. It's actually going for more because he was the first person to put that crazy, I don't even know what fucking blue it is. It ain't even sky blue. It's just like that. It's like almost North Carolina, but a darker blue. It's just a sick blue. And it's going for crazy money. So Tim, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for donating and all that. But yo, we had vintage Lambos, new Ferrari Tributos. We had fucking Pistas. We had fucking SVJs. We had Lexus LFAs show up. We had a lot of fucking Ferraris. Bottom line, Platinum Motorsport, aka PML, pulled up the hardest. All right. Shout out to my non-Armos that rep for us. Rob from Crooks and Castles, my boy Anthony, the homie RD, aka Wires Only. He pulled up in a real clean fucking vintage Camaro, like a 68 Camaro RS. I don't know, that motherfucker was getting his Paul Newman on. I see you, RD. And, we met up prior to hitting the sunset, me and my boy Anthony. Me and Anthony I've been hanging out with my dude pretty heavy, man. He's a heavy duty dude, and his page is private, but we're going to make that motherfucker's page go public because he doing a lot of big things and he getting money. He's a good dude. And anyways, we pull up to sunset. Of course, George and Jack, Sammy, the whole PML crew, they provided gourmet donuts. They had a donut truck pull up, gourmet donuts, gourmet coffee, refreshments, water, masks if you guys needed it, license plate frames. Motherfuckers was stealing license. They've been stealing license plate frames off people's cars because they like that. They see that Platinum Motorsport. That shit means something to them. But yo, at 10:30, we fucking rolled. We got up in the convoy, rolled down Sunset Boulevard, convoy deep, looking crazy. All right, jumped on the 101, And yo, I'm about to tell you guys a crazy story right now. I got on the 101. I began to drive kind of cool. You know, I got on the freeway. People started smashing. I was like, all right, start smashing. You know, 85, 105. Freeway wasn't too crowded. You know, I'm chilling. But once we hit the 60 East, yo, the road opened up a little bit and we started to get a little spooky, right? Start getting that 135, 140 mile per hour range, which is still light work, just so you guys know, right? And we didn't have to Swiss cheese too bad. Road was pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, man, it's like 5 of us in the front. My boy Artie, man, he's driving my boy Kai. Yeah, my boy Kai Bentley. Drive my boy Kai Bentley's McLaren 720S. And he like switches lanes and he downshifts real hard. And I hear a pop. I hear boom, pop. And all of a sudden, his car is like maybe 30 feet from me. Remember, we're going fast, so 30 feet ain't shit. It's like, in fact, it's unsafe, but you know, Senna got good brakes. I see a 2-foot flame not shoot out, but stay within like under his wing where the exhaust is in the whole area near the engine bay. And then the fire all of a sudden just starts to happen. Now this shit's getting crazy. It's getting smoky. And not only do I see fire in the engine bay, now I'm starting to see smoke in the cabin. And all of a sudden, oil sprayed because the fucking engine blew up. Oil sprayed all over my car. Thank God my car is clear, bro. I was fucking sick because that motherfucker just got detailed. The oil sprayed all over my boy's fucking 488, over my boy Vahi's car, my boy Rob Crooks. His fucking car got sprayed. My boy R on his GT3RS sprayed oil everywhere. Windshield, went fucking everywhere. All right. Fucked everything up. And we were all driving around 120 when this happened and his fucking engine blew up, or Kai's car. Kai's not even fucking in the car driving. I feel so bad for him. But we slowed down from 120 to 70 to 50 to finally 20. We literally had all 4 lanes of traffic stopped on the 60 East. All right. My boy Artie pulled over and literally jumped out of the fucking car as it was on fire. And thank God nothing happened, you know, waited for fucking help and shit. And he got a car, you know, fucking towed to Gintani. And there's going to be some shit. There was nothing we could do at this point, but there was a slight buzzkill, especially pulling up for the thing. And I feel real bad for Kai because, again, he wasn't even driving. It wasn't his fault. I don't even think it was even Artie's fault. There's going to be some ugly shit that's going to happen. And I decided to put this out here so motherfuckers understand, because we need to call people out for, you know, if you're spending a bunch of money to get your car worked on, you should expect these motherfucking things. And I know cars are fickle. I know things are sensitive. But yo, man, this is a bad situation, all right? It fucking sucked. Anyways, I don't know if the car is a total loss. I assume it is. I wouldn't fucking drive that car again. I feel bad because Kai bought it in Canada. Who fucking knows? But I saw the diffuser on fire. That shit probably melted down along with a whole bunch of other shit. And I'm sure I'm going to know later. I'm going to know a lot more later today. But this is one reason why I've been super reluctant to fuck with my Senna. And not to say Gintani isn't good at what he does, but warranty on a $1.1 million car is a very important asset, all right? Speaking of which, I got some minor issues, an oil fucking issue with my other $1 million car. And I haven't even driven the fucking car 30 miles. But more on that later. So look, we pull up to the spot. And it's like I don't know if it's a fucking country club or a fucking funeral house. Huge spot. There's hundreds of parking spaces and hundreds of Armenian people. Plenty of parking. It was fucking beautiful. I saw a lot of familiar faces. Got to see my homegirl Debbie, aka Bat Ventador. She's always had a black Aventador. I don't know what Debbie does, but she kills it. And she's the sweetest girl in the world. And it's all love. Everyone's showing me love. You know, I pulled up, man. They had a few tents set up, you know. There was Enzo's, Bugattis, fucking crazy ass cars there, of course. And these tents were set up for food and gourmet. There was tons of refreshments, cold water, and I'm a gourmet water, everything. They had this gourmet chicken sandwich spot that was so fucking delicious. I feel so bad because I forgot the name. And I love to promote them on here, you know what I'm saying? There was a pizza place that was making custom little like blazed pizzas. That shit was good as fuck too. And it was dope, man. They had a fucking, obviously a Forgiato wheel booth, and they made these special Armenian flag Forgiato hats that were dope. I actually got a cute couple extras. If you guys are, anyone Armenian that listens to the show, I'll know because your last name is going to be IAN or YAN. Email the pod. I'll send you guys a 4Giotto Armenia hat. But they raffled off some 4Giotto wheels, like expensive ass wheels at raffle tickets. And I heard they raffled off a fucking car. I don't know. I need to investigate. That's crazy. I bought a few tickets. I don't know if I didn't win, obviously, because I wasn't there. But it was an amazing event. It went really good. No fucking fights, no nothing. There was a little tension, but it was all for a great cause. But I will say this, okay? Out of all ethnicities, there are no other ethnicities that have exotic and luxury cars like Armenians. There's a point when Russians had it like in LA, but not like this, okay? Maybe Chinese and we'd have to get them in, but just a bunch of random people, this shit yesterday was a sight to see. I ain't gonna lie to you. There was way over $100 million in cars. It was crazy. And by the way, I love my fucking Senna. My Senna is the greatest fucking car out right now, period. Yeah, the 918 is fast too, and the top comes off, and it's a little more comfy. But I hate drop tops unless it's a fucking Chevy Impala. The Senna just feels stronger and just fucking solid, tight. It's so goddamn tight, it's crazy, right? I love it more than any other fucking car I've had, period. Okay? By the way, thank you to everyone who showed up and donated to the Armenia Fund charity. Shout out to my bro AC who owns 4Giotto. Shout out to my fucking platinum family, by the way. But yeah, shout out to AC. We might be doing a collaboration wheel. Obviously, 4Gs are super popular. 4Giotto is a great wheel company, and he's a dear friend of mine. And V-Loan did a collaboration with them. I'm thinking of what we're gonna do. It's gonna be something sick for sure. If we end up doing it. It's going to be something fire as fuck. Trust. All right. But Miles, cue in that Lakey music because it's time for a commercial break. And we'll be right back. So everybody, we need to spend a little time talking about money. Not how much you got or how you make it, but how you manage it. Listen up, okay? I'm going to tell you about the single best way to be in charge of your money, and it's called Truebill. Now, you guys know I've been using Truebill for a while now, and it has totally changed the way I look at my financial health, which is an important thing to be thinking about, okay? Financial health, but the beauty of it is if you download Truebill, you're not going to have to think about it anymore because they'll do it for you. Once you leak your accounts, Truebill does the rest. You can easily make weekly or monthly budgets that Truebill will manage for you. Want to know how much you spent on takeout versus groceries last month? Truebill figures it out for you. The best thing though is how it manages subscription services. It is so easy to sign up for things and then forget about them. It doesn't seem like much, a few bucks a month or whatever, but that shit adds up. Truebill identifies reoccurring fees, categorizes them, and then lets you cancel the ones you don't want right from the app. Just one tap. I'm going to say this loud and clear. It does not matter how much money you make. If you're not being smart with it, you will always be struggling. But if you take 5 minutes right now to download Truebill and get it set up, you are going to immediately learn how to control your finances so that you can achieve the goals that are important to you. You can download it at the Apple app or Google Play stores or by going to truebill.com/baller. That's TRUEBILL.com/baller. Finances can be scary, man. Trust me, I know. But the truth is, they don't have to be, and Truebill can get you on track in just a few minutes. So go to truebill.com/baller or straight to Apple app or Google Play stores and start taking control of your money today. For those of you who live in the West Coast, right? And when I say West Coast, I mean for those of you who live in Pacific Standard Time, have any of you felt like right around 4 p.m., all of a sudden 4 p.m. feels like 9, 10 p.m. Like this last daylight savings just got me fucked up. Yesterday I took a nap like at 3 o'clock and I woke up at 4 and I was like, what the fuck time is it? And it just felt like crazy. Man, I don't know. This daylight savings just got me so, I feel like shit is late as hell. And I feel like the days are moving slow but fast. And like, I don't know. I just don't, out of all the daylight savings, this is the one that just I don't like the most. But do you know what I do like? I like that my motherfucking Lake show has kicked ass in free agency. We ain't missed a beat this month, all right? We signed Wesley Matthews, not to be confused with the Wes Matthews of the 1980s Lake show. We got Montrez, 6th man of the year. I know Clipper fans are salty. I love how they all turn on him talking all this shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all are trash. Ain't no battle of LA. It ain't even close. We got Marc Gasol, which, you know what? I'm not mad at Marc. I actually think I like Marc. I never really liked Paul so much, but I like Marc. And you know what? They're trying to fucking that dude Arash from ESPN's talking about, oh, we should retire Paul Gasol's jersey. Are you fucking crazy? There are at least 10, 15 people, 10 Lakers, 15 Lakers that we should fucking retire their jersey before Paul Gasol. Fuck out of here, man. But yo, we gave away that switch hitter, bitch ass Dwight Howard. If you don't know what I mean by switch hitter, rumor is that he's a bottom. Yes, Google that. Google Dwight Howard tranny. If you don't know that story, yo, you should check that shit out. Shit's crazy. But yo, we gave up Rondo. Don't give a fuck. Thank God for playoff Rondo. He thought he was more than who he is. He's old. I'm not tripping. Playoff Rondo showed up last season in the bubble, but yo, we're good. All right, I'm straight. KCP re-signed for a lot of dough. You know, man, Clutch Sports, even though that's like the rival agency, whatever, I mean, I give it to Rich. He's doing his thing, right? And of course, we got Ant and LeBron. I don't know what Ant's final contract will be, but we're looking good as fuck. Meaning, we're going back to back, all right? We're going to get a repeat chip this year and fuck everyone else, period. Lakers. My condolences to the Warriors fans. I told y'all you should have picked up fucking LaMelo because now you need him. You could have. I mean, I know they got Kelly Oubre and stuff, whatever. That's my dude. Shout out to fucking, what do you call it though, to Clay, because Clay's a good dude, man. I feel bad for him, man. He's a good dude. It's just, I think he's done though. I don't think he's ever come back. Like, he might try to, but nah, man. ACL on one leg and fucking Achilles the other, nah. It's doubtful. You know what else is doubtful? James Harden going to the Brooklyn Nets. I just don't think it's going to happen. So, because that's not going to happen, I'm not tripping on the Eastern competition. That shit is, like, we're good. The West is still going to run it. We ran it forever. We're just too good. On to the NFL. My Seahawks tapped that Arizona Cardinal ass on Thursday night, like I told you that we would. Our defense looked solid. Russell looked good. All right. Yeah, we ended up losing Greg Olsen, but you know what, man? God bless him. But we didn't even need that dude. I never understood that pickup. Could have used that money for a fucking offensive lineman, for something else. You know, I love Disley and Hollister way too much. Like, we're good. We're good in the tight end department. Like, I am not tripping at all whatsoever. We're back number one in the NFC West. And we will see tonight if the Rams can beat the Buccaneers, which I don't think they can. I think Tom Brady and Antonio Brown are going to go to work on them, sorry. So I'm going to laugh at that bitch-ass Stephen A. Smith, and I can't wait to see his top 5 NFL picks or the top 5 NFL team picks tomorrow as his Packers that he loves to talk so much about, they lost to the Colts. Colts are balling right now, yo. And the Saints are, yo. So I pretty much think the Chiefs are number 1. I think the Steelers are number 2, and I think it's between us and the Saints. And, you know, Vegas Dave, who I'm sure a lot of you guys love, it's a joke. You guys have so much fucking hate for this dude. He picked that Denver Broncos Super Bowl, and he won fucking millions of dollars on that. He loves long shots, and he called this Saints shit a long time ago. I don't know with Taysom and Jameis Winston running the fucking QB. We'll see what happens. Everyone says, you know, oh, Drew Brees will be back in a few weeks. Who fucking knows? You never know. That motherfucker's 44 or 43 and the shit is ribs. Who knows? But you know what? They're saying Saints could go and win the Super Bowl. I don't know. We'll see. Well, again, it's getting weird, right? I think we deserve to be number 3 or 4. And that's if the Rams lose, which I think they will, okay? But we're definitely top 5, okay? And we need to keep these W's going, and we need to get our revenge against the bitch-ass Rams that we play against in a few weeks. And sidebar, as for betting, shit, man. I did the worst I've ever done. 3-8, fuck me running. Okay, we will come back for sure. I will never give you guys picks like that. There was some fucked up shit. Even that fucking Chiefs fucking Raiders game, the goddamn referees on some shit, man. It was just weird. It was just a fucking off week. Look, still crushing it. Still 59-38. I don't want to hear shit. Forget about it. Still doing better than 99% of the fucking sports analysts on Fox, ESPN, all them. And that's it for football. If you guys watched the Versuz battle on Thursday night, yes, Gucci came in super disrespectful. He came in like it was a street battle, and then he left with an L. Okay? He got his jabs in. He was able to be completely, absolutely, totally disrespectful. But at the end of the night, he couldn't keep up with his catalog. Song-wise, he just couldn't do it. Jeezy won Versuz without even playing My President, without playing And Then What, without playing I Love It. I can't believe he didn't end it with that shit. But you know what? Overall, it was a win for Atlanta, for hip hop. That was crazy to see them in the same room. That shit was nuts. And they talked it out. Boom. They're talking all this crazy shit. But yo, seeing both of them perform so icy was fucking legendary, man. It was a vibe. While I'm watching my motherfucking Seahawks do their thing, it was fucking crazy. By the way, it was the biggest Versuz in history. Over 7 billion impressions. 7 billion. Congrats to Swiss Beats and Timbaland. This shit is crazy. Everyone keeps asking, what's the next one? What's going to be big? And I'll tell you this. You get fucking Kanye West versus Drake, and it's going to be bigger than Jay, Nas, they'll get fucking 15 million impressions. That would be fucking crazy. Now, I'm like at a loss of words. I hope Drake does it. I hope fucking Kanye does. I mean, I think if anything, I think Kanye wouldn't. That's a whole nother fun conversation. That's the battle I want to see. That's it. Anyways, now for entertainment, I started watching this show on Netflix, which I have never heard of, and it's on its 5th season. So I'm going to start looking up for older seasons, but it's called 60 Days In, and it's about jail. And these jail sheriffs, or the wardens and stuff, they have moles that go into jails as undercovers. And like some of these guys are like, a lot of these guys are military, some are ex-cops, some are cops, some are just random ass people, but they're going in jail for 60 days to be undercover, and they're trying to infiltrate all the secrets of how drugs are smuggled in and how the gangs are operating and all this other shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I began at season 5 because that's all they had. And you don't need to follow the seasons, I'm pretty sure, because each season is different. It's a different jail, I believe, whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, look, man, I said this early. The show is fucking good, by the way. I didn't say that early, but I'm saying the show is fucking very good. Highly recommended if you like some shit I'm just obsessed with jail. I never want to fucking go back to jail ever in my life. I've never done more than 2 days, but I'm just saying. I said this very early on my podcast. I am a sucker for shows or any movie about jail, like real shit about jail. Las Vegas scumbag shit, any kind of gambling, like, like that real dirty shit that goes on in Las Vegas, like real G shit. Anything that's got to do with that, I'm in. So check out that show, 60 Days In. I started to watch Kevin Hart's new stand-up. I don't know why I did. I'm not really a big fan of his professionally. I watched 10 minutes and I had to turn it off because I felt like I was going to get angry for wasting my time. I'd rather check out Instagram than watch that shit. And look, number one, I love Kevin Hart. Nice guy. Okay. But I'm sorry. I just think he got super lucky. He had a great agent. He had good timing. He's just never been funny to me. Like, as far as a comic, he has not been funny. He's been really funny in some movies. I'm sorry. Let me rewind. He's had some really good roles in a few movies. He's been good. As a comic, he's terrible, I think. He's corny. And they just, there's America's white version of it, or like the PG politically correct comic. I don't know, man. I don't even give a fuck. I don't care what the ratings are for his shows and how much money he made off of being a comic, how he's most successful. That shit will never mean shit to me, because Russell Peters is the most successful. Russell was actually funny. Russell's a good fucking comic. But back to Kevin, he will never be Martin Lawrence. Like, Martin's stand-up is fucking insane. Richard Pryor, greatest of all time. Eddie Murphy, he'll just never be that. Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams is way motherfucking funnier than him. Yo, there are easily 15 black comics who are way funnier than fucking Kevin Hart. All right, Lil Duval's stand-up is funnier, and it always has been. Now, usually as we get toward the end of the show, I usually get into more serious shit, right? And that's how we usually end it. And I just wanted to say, I grew up watching Silver Spoons, right? TV show. One of my favorite shows of all time. And that show, along with Different Strokes, were literally like, that was my childhood, okay? I was obsessed with Ricky Schroeder. Like, I wish my life was like his on that show. Okay, I wanted to dress like him. I had some fucking penny loafers, and what was a company called Topsiders, whatever. Yo, obviously he had a successful career as a child. He grew up, boom, he fell off. I think he was like in some other shit. And then I think he took like a 20-year hiatus. So I don't know. I never heard of dude. And they started to act again in some random shit. Heard his name recently or something. Well, anyways, that dick fuck, cocksucker, who is a Biden fan. I'm just so fucking confused. But he donated 6 figures to the Kyle Rittenhouse bailout fund. Okay, that set him over the top, because Kyle Rittenhouse just he made a $2 million cash bail so he can get out. It's crazy. 17-year-old kid. He's going back in, so I don't know, but whatever. He posted bail, and he needed some more money. They raised $2 million for this little fucking piece of shit. All right, along with the CEO of MyPillow. Fuck that clown too. But CEO of MyPillow also donated 6 figures and got him over the top, whatever. I hope Kyle does get locked up, and he should, because you shouldn't kill anybody. Self-defense. Why you shouldn't have had the gun. You shouldn't have been there. There was so many you shouldn't have, motherfucker. All right? And fuck probation or special treatment. He needs to be thrown into Gen Pop. All right? He needs to go right in a general population, go in a regularized dorm, whatever the fuck it may be out there in Wisconsin, and he needs to get that good Wonder Bread bag treatment without olive oil. All right? But fuck Ricky Schroeder. Went to his page, go check out some of the shit he was saying. That motherfucker's a fucking clown, bro. Straight up. Shit he's saying about coronavirus and everything else, man. 2020 is the year of seeing people's true colors. People have shown their true colors this year. And look, it's a tough year. I get it. But that's when your true colors come out, okay? Even chameleons show their true colors when they're exposed, and like, say they're on the street somewhere, or they're in a fucking cage or somewhere. They're not covered by leaves or trees or branches so they can camouflage themselves, okay? So as this year gets weirder and shittier, I see a lot of shade tree shit happening from people I considered to be good people that I've co-signed, all right? But that's cool. Fuck it. I don't need to confront any of them, really. I see how it is, how they are, and these little funny-ass deals they're doing, so I just keep it pushing, all right? They will simply no longer exist in my mind, and slowly those memories that I did have will slowly dissolve away from my motherfucking memory bank, all right? Because I've trained myself just to be that way, all right? And again, like I said, I know desperate times cause for desperate measures. And I'm an understandable person. I'm understanding. But these are multiple habitual line steppers, and they're doing it pretty low key. And it's like, I'm having people, I'm getting reports from all over the place, you know? There's plenty ways to do business without fucking somebody over, all right? Especially when greed is fueling your actions. That's when shit gets cloudy, and that's when shit gets fucking wrong, right? Anyways, a lot of true colors being shown. I think, about to enter 2021 clear head again. I'm good. Another thing too, real quick, is that I found, this is just so interesting to me. And I got great fans. Thank you, fans, for, showing me a few things. But I see that people are still catfishing in 2020. Like, if you meet someone over Twitter or Instagram or something, or social media, and they don't have a real way to back up their identity, like the person's name is fucking Jill Joe, or, you know what I'm saying, or like fucking Kilroy or whatever, boom, and that they but if they have a full name on their thing and you Google it, and there's just nothing pulls up on Google, right? Just know that they're full of shit, okay? If you Google someone's name and nothing pops up, that's a red flag, all right? Immediately, okay? This shit has happened to one of my cousins. He fell in love with this chick, was dating her, not dating her, was talking to her, boom, trying to meet up with her. And she was in somewhere in Switzerland or some shit. And I ended up finding the actual account that she was trying to be like, because it was weird, these pictures look weird. And she didn't look like anybody I would fucking know. Ended up being a Russian girl, Diana fucking Korkanova, whatever, I forgot her name. If you fucking go to my page and type in Diana space Kor, you'll see. And we actually messaged the chick, and then we became friends. She's a cool girl. I met her in Dubai, hung out with her, Russian girl, really pretty and everything. But it's just fucking crazy, yeah, that my fans had pointed something out because they seen some comments and things like that. But you got to be bored as fuck and weird as fuck to pretend to be somebody else, okay? And one last thing. Nobody talks more shit and nobody is tougher than a fake page, all right? It's clown shit. Listen, this is the BTB podcast. We don't fucking condone any of that. Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you guys set up for life. Yeah, I know I'm not the best person in the world, but I'm not creating no fake fucking page, man. Come on, y'all. Anyways, real quick, yo. If you guys ever see me in the streets, all right, do not come up to me and touch me, ever. All right? Look, I am a nice guy, but man, don't come up to me. Don't come within 1 foot of my personal space with a camera phone. Look, I got great attorneys and I carry a pistol. All I got to do is say the magic words, I was in fear for my life, which works 100 out of 40 times. All right? Means it works better than 100%. Okay? I carry my gun with me 24/17 anytime I leave my crib. All right? Just don't be a fucking weirdo. Okay? You could get hurt for real. Just trying to go viral on TikTok. Nah, man. This new generation, I just don't get it, man. This is fucking cornball shit. It's awful. And you want to know why? No big homie guidance. No ass whoopings at home. No parental supervision. No adult love or adult guidance. It's sad. Okay? Anyways, thank you to everyone who bought my Willie Mays cards. They sold out real quick. My Nolan Ryan card is next. But this weekend is Thanksgiving. It's coming up in a couple days. And Black Friday is this Friday. So I am dropping all types of dope ass shit on my website that I've been holding. Okay. The Ben Ball Did the Chain Sharpies. I got more Ben Ball Did the Chain mouse pads. I printed some more up because they sold out so fucking fast. I got Ben Ball lighters in a couple colors. I got the Seahawks colors. I got the dope ass long awaited Ben Ball Did the Chain diamond letter tees. I got a whole bunch more. Do not sleep. Don't forget Friday, bbdtc.com. It's lit. I also am dropping my platinum money counter on network on Black Friday. It's going to be fucking crazy. All right, guys, that is it for the weekend wrap up. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe. I want to hit top 10 on the charts again so I can give you guys some fresh ass prizes. Simple. Subscribe. All right. All right, guys. I'll see you Thursday. Lakey Lake, take us out of here, homie. All right. Peace.